What's up, y'all? DK, the Dice Done Data. I am going to prove one video at a time that I can keep that bad number, big red, the 7, away longer than your average person. Stay tuned and let's get it. What's up, y'all? DK in the house. The Dice Done Data. We're gonna, like I said, I come down here just maybe once a day before work, sometimes after work. I'm sorry, let me flip that around. Sometimes before work, but I come after work and shoot. Claiming 80%. I can roll 10 numbers 80% of the time. I just shoot this straight 6 set on the left stick 1 position. So let's get right into it. Ooh, it looked good, but it had a bad hop. So that's gonna be a 6-5 yo. And I roll just numbers all over the place, but I seem to roll a lot of horns a lot of the times. But them are, a lot of them are one roll bets. So that's gonna be a ace 4 for a 5. I'm gonna say 5 is probably the least rolled number. Oh, it looked good. That's gonna be another 5, ace 4. So, like I said, nobody else is proven that this is a possibility, that this is a reality. That's because most people can't do it. That's gonna be an ace deuce. And I'll say this one time, I'll say it 1,000 times. Somebody that ain't never shot the dice for in their life, they can come, they can shake them, throw them down there, and they might roll 30, 40 numbers, but they can't come back and do it over and over on a consistent basis. That's all I'm saying. So anybody is capable, or it's possible for anybody to hold the dice for 30, 40 minutes or an hour longer, but they can't do it on a consistent level like I'm claiming. One was a little higher than the other. That's another 5, ace 5. So that's 3 of them. So the deal is dice control. I don't really call it dice control, because dice control would mean me calling an actual number and rolling that number. So, and if I were to do that, I would at least have to call 4 of them, the set I'm on. The aces, the midnight, or the hard 10, or the hard 4. I'd have to call all 4 of them. So if you can call a number and it's on your set, and you can just narrow it down to 1, then I mean, that's fucking magic. But what I can do is I can, with muscle memory and throwing the same way, which I've developed this ridiculous looking shot. I compare it to a baseball pitcher, how he winds up and throws the ball. So if I'm throwing the same way every time, there's more of a chance of me rolling the same numbers over and over. And I ain't talking about the same whole numbers, but each die. So that's how I'm able to do it. So I've never seen a die shot like this. Like I said, I know it looks ridiculous, but it's not ridiculous when you rolling numbers. It's pretty fascinating, and it'll draw a crowd. Oh, that was short. That's gonna be an ace 3 for a 4. And the good thing about this is just with any sport or anything, you can feel when you're on or you off, when it just don't feel right. And so, but even when I'm locked in and it feels good, they coming off the fingers good, everything about it's good, you still subject to a bad bounce. I mean, that you can't stop that. The back wall hits it a certain way. But if you lock in and throw them the same way over and over, same set over and over, you'll get to where you can dodge that certain number. It looked good, but bad bounce. That's going to be a hard 10. But if you look the way them numbers are, I don't know if you can see them. Yeah, you can see them. I mean, that's the set that I shot right there. I mean, that's how they landed. So, and the way I'm able to do that is, well, I mean, there's a lot going on with this shot. There's a lot of foot movement down here, a lot of bouncing, stepping into it, grip, release, but the spin is what is the main ingredient, I would say, in my shot, the spin. When you create spin, you create G-force, and G-force will hold something in, as you well know. That's going to be a 4.59. Now, see, that came off axis, and what I mean by that is on axis would be a 5, an ace, a 5, a 6, or a deuce. The sides is going to be the 3 and the 4. So, coming off sides, off axis, it's dangerous, and it don't turn out well a lot of times. But as long as they're even and go one way, if they go in towards each other or outwards, that's when you're gonna run into a problem. A little high. That's gonna be an ace deuce for a 3. That's gonna be the second 3 there. So, and like I said in all my videos, I'm claiming to roll at least 10 numbers 80% of the time. And that's on average, or I take that back. I'm guaranteeing to roll 80% of the time, at least 10 numbers. But on average, I'll roll into the mid-teens and then the 20s. And then, just like anybody, I'll get on a god roll and roll it 20, 30, 40, and 50 times sometimes. And then if when you do roll that bad number, if it happens to be on the come out after you've hit a point, that's how a lot of people roll, have to hold them for a long time. But what I'm trying to do is I'm trying not to roll it at all. So, which you can't, this game ain't beatable. It ain't beatable. That number is inevitable. It's coming. But how long can you keep it off? That's the key. It looked good. That's another ace deuce. They settled down real nice for me. But even if they don't settle down, that spin I put on them and keeping them together, I don't know if this view will, I know it don't, by the time they get right here, it's hard to tell. But if you slow these down, you can see these things are about damn stuck together, about the whole way down. That one came apart a little bit. That's gonna be a ace 5 for an easy 6. So, I've been doing this shit a long time, and as with anything, practice, practice makes, it don't make perfect in this game, but practice, that's where it's at. You gotta have the skill though. Not everybody can just shoot all the time and have a table in their house and shoot all the time and be good. It ain't gonna happen. And if you play this game, you'll know. Some people just unlucky with them. That's gonna be a 4.59. Yeah, some people they just unlucky with them. It don't matter if they're random rolling or setting, or it just don't matter. They just unlucky with them. And like I said, skill or not, you got to have a little bit of luck in this game. It's a grind. Oh shit, that's gonna be the 4-3. But if you see it came out from the wall like I was talking about, but it barely, if you could have flipped that over, I mean, if you could roll that back and watch it in slow-mo, it almost hung on that 6. I mean, it was like slow-mo right there. But anyways, let's count them up. Let's see how many numbers I roll. Cause like I said, I'm claiming I can roll 10 numbers 80% of the time. So there's I rolled the 3, the 4, 5, the 6, 9, 10, 11. I rolled the 3 times, the 5 3 times, and the 9 twice. So this is kind of on my lower end. This is kind of at the bottom of what I'm gonna roll most of the times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's right there at the bottom. I'm usually gonna be up in the mid-high teens with a bunch of multiples. I'm gonna get hung on a number a lot of times, and I'm gonna roll it over and over, you know, throughout the whole session. I'm gonna, you know, sometimes I'll roll it 5, 6, 7 times, and a lot of times it'll be two numbers that I'll get hung up on like that. And but anyways, there it is, man. Proving skill over luck, one video at a time. Like, subscribe. I'm gonna keep them coming. As if you watched any of my videos, you'll know that the end game is to get to the casino and record. And I'm having a problem getting permission. And I live in the dirty South, Alabama. So Mississippi is where I go gamble. So if anybody's got some connections out there and can help old DK out, that'd be nice. So, but until then, till next video, like, subscribe, and I'll see y'all.